This is glue, a fundamental ingredient to make a good slime. But can I make a slime without glue? Today I'm going to be trying to make slimes without using any glue. For our first no glue slime recipe, we just need some frosting and some cornstarch. We're going to get our bowl and mix it together. We need about 2 cups of cornstarch and then a few scoops of frosting. This seems like it's going to take a while to mix, but we're dyeing it now. And yeah, then it just comes together and forms this beautiful, soft, creamy slime. So for this no glue slime recipe, all we need is cornstarch and some frosting. So there was no actually exact measurements for this recipe, so we're just going to just try our best and add this in. Girl, are you serious? It literally said 2 cups very thoroughly in that video. Okay. First, we're gonna add some of our cornstarch. We won't start with a lot, but like maybe 2 scoops or something like that. Oh, that's satisfying. Wait, why do I like that? That feels nice. Okay, anyway, I'm getting too caught up in the cornstarch. And then we gotta get some of this frosting. Okay, there we go. Gotta get this frosting. Dolly Parton's on here. And yeah, we're just gonna add like a few scoops maybe. We can always add more if we need it. Of either one, we could add more cornstarch or more of this frosting, but like we'll start with that much and we might not end up using all the cornstarch, but we'll just start with this and then we can add more. I already got some frosting on my hands, so we're gonna start mixing this around. I'll definitely have to add more frosting, but we're just gonna start with this and see if it kind of comes together because frosting is not very slime-like yet, so we're gonna see if this cornstarch will help. Oh, it feels weird on my hands. It was like satisfying on the spoon, but it feels really weird now. Okay, let's see. I'm definitely gonna have to add more frosting because it's kind of falling apart. So I think I'm gonna have to add more first. We added a lot more frosting, and so now we're mixing this in. The frosting feels pretty sticky before you put any cornstarch on it, so we're gonna see how this goes. It's definitely not clumping up yet. I added a lot of cornstarch though, so I might have to get this on the table, but some parts are definitely feeling sticky, so I'm definitely just gonna have to keep kneading it, kind of like dough. But part of me is like, wow, it's sticky, you need more cornstarch, but part of me is like, well, it's not really sticking together, so, you know, I don't know. So we'll just keep mixing this until it turns into something. I just washed my hands. It looks like a total like mess of my table, but I promise this part of it is actually feeling pretty nice. It's feeling like a very like overactivated like Play-Doh or like dough or something. It's actually not as sticky anymore at all. There's just a lot of cornstarch in like little chunks, but I'm just slowly adding those in and it's feeling pretty nice. I don't know how in the video it almost like stretched. I don't know exactly how that's happening, but this is like a really fun experiment. Like I will keep kneading it obviously, but like even if it's not completely a slime, like this is just a fun thing to do. Like it feels really nice and it smells good and technically it is edible. Technically it is because it's just cornstarch and frosting and it smells really good. Like it makes the whole table smell really great. So we got our like dough here, and since we want some color here, and since they did it in the video, we're gonna add a little bit of pink dye. It's not coming out. There we go. I don't want to add a lot because I want it to be like a pastel pink, but we can add more. This smells, like I said, it just smells so good. I really love the smell. It feels really nice. It feels like Play-Doh, but a little bit softer. And it'll feel like it's sticking to you at first, but then when you pull your hand off, it's not really that sticky. It's really nice, actually. And I also love, like, if it starts feeling sticky, you just have to dip your hand in some cornstarch or pour a little bit on, and it'll feel really nice after that. So it's definitely really fun. It's definitely not, like, super stretchy at all, but, like, it's soft like a slime. So I don't know if I personally would consider it a slime or not since it doesn't stretch. But, like, what do you guys think? Do you think that this is considered a slime even though it doesn't stretch? Like, do slimes have to stretch? This is definitely a fun thing that you guys could do like with your family, or you could just try to make it, because it definitely is a fun experience. But I will tell you that if you do want to dye it, it will become a little more sticky, but like I said, just add some cornstarch and you'll be fine. It's definitely very fun to play with. Is it a slime? Is it not a slime? Not sure. So for this next slime recipe, all we need is a peel-off face mask and some eye contact solution. So we're just going to add that in there. She's dyeing hers and then mixing it a lot. And then apparently this is supposed to activate the slime, and then it's supposed to be just perfect. This next no-glue slime recipe requires a face mask and some eye contact solution to activate. So we didn't have one of those like squirt bottle like peel-off face masks. We only had like these ones. So this will work. I have seen people online use these ones before, so I think it could still work, but yeah. We're gonna pour out the rest of here in a minute, but we're just gonna squeeze out like the face mask like solution or something. Like that, ew, that feels so weird. But yeah, it's going in there. I don't know if you can see it because it's clear. And I won't wash my hands because it's also all over my hands. So yeah, I think that's as good as I can get it for now. And then we're gonna pour whatever's in here. I don't know if there's any really in here. But yeah, this is the face mask we're using. I don't know if I can get anything out of here. I don't know if there's, yeah, I don't think there's anything in here. So yeah, I feel it in here. It might be a small slime, but it's okay. Then we got our eye contact solution. We're gonna, oopsies. We're gonna open it up and we're just gonna spray some in there. I think this is supposed to be our like activator, basically, but I don't really know what's gonna happen. I swear it looks like there's nothing in here. I promise there's stuff in here. Maybe I have to add a lot. I don't know. So you guys cannot see this. It is completely clear. So we are going to add some, that was a lot. Some purple dye, and we're gonna mix that in so that you guys can actually see it. Okay, well, I added too much. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's okay. Yeah. At least you can see it now. There is something in here. I've been mixing this slime for a while, so it could be the contact solution. I have seen other people use it, and the contact solution just didn't work for them. So our last try is just to add some normal activator, borax, and water, and just see if this does anything. I doubt that it will, just because I feel like I shouldn't have used this type of peel-off face mask. But, you know, I didn't have anything else. I think it's safe to say that this slime is not going to activate. This slime, it's, well, why am I saying slime? It's not a slime. It's eye contact solution, borax and water, and face mask water. You know, it's not a slime. It's not a slime. But this one is not great at all because, number one, I added too much dye and it dyed my hands purple. Number two, it didn't work. So, yeah, it's a fail. For our last no-glue slime recipe, we need more cornstarch and then some dish soap. And this is going to make like a soft, smooth, almost like butter slime. And you just kind of have to get the right ratio, kind of like the first one we tried. For this recipe, we have yet again cornstarch, and then we have some dish soap. So they did have exact measurements for this one, which is surprising. But I'm not going to do that because they ended up using a lot more cornstarch after. So I'm just going to add like 2-ish scoops of cornstarch, and then I can add more, or 2.5, and then I'm gonna add some dish soap, and we're gonna see if this makes a good slime. We'll add like that much maybe for now, and then we will mix it, and we can add more or less if we need it. Oh, I feel it. I think we need more dish soap. Let's add a little bit more. We definitely need more dish soap because this kind of, I feel like this is going to feel something kind of like the one with frosting almost, because there's no like activating agent. This I feel like is going to feel more like a dough kind of, but yeah, we'll feel it with my hands. Oh, it definitely feels weird. It kind of feels like actually kind of stickier, but, and like stretchier, but It's definitely actually sticky. We might actually need more cornstarch. But yeah, we're just gonna keep kneading this because this actually feels surprisingly similar to a slime. I mean, look at that. So this slime was definitely actually getting pretty thick and doughy, kind of like our first slime. The only reason it's definitely getting a little more sticky is because I added more dish soap, because this is a pretty small slime. Kind of want it to be bigger. So I need to knead it a lot more. I think that's why I'm not gonna say that this is a fail yet, because I honestly think that it might be better than the first one. I mean, look at that. Like, it's like stretching almost. This is really cool. We definitely have a big mess on the table, but I bet if I mixed it more, it would kind of go away. But this one is definitely, I was correct, it definitely feels like a dough. It's definitely, at first, it was really stretchy because it was still kind of sticky. But now that we've added all the cornstarch, I just don't think you can make it that stretchy with cornstarch. But, oh my gosh, wait, it did kind of stretch. Wait, it kind of did. Oh, okay. Well, it kind of stretches. It's definitely more stretchy than the other one. And this one is definitely a lot more like smooth than the one with frosting. So I definitely like this one more than that one because it's just a lot more smooth and it smells so good because we used this dish soap, clementine and lemongrass. So it smells really good. And you could dye it. The boy in the video actually did it with like green dish soap, so that could be another option. But yeah, since they didn't dye it in the video, I didn't want to like mess it up by dyeing it because sometimes slimes don't react well to that. But yeah, this one's definitely better than the other one, but still, like, would you consider this a slime or not? I hope you enjoyed watching me test out these no glue slime recipes. Stay positive. Bye.